afternoon to everyone here. Welcome to Rejuvenate with Yemoja, where we rejuvenate our inner to make our outer more pleasant. This is the season finale of season 1 of Rejuvenate with Yemoja. And let me tell y'all, you are in for a treat today. This is going to be an honor family takeover. I just joined this family, and I tell you, I couldn't be more overjoyed. So this is a great way to end my show for this season, y'all. Okay. This will be a very informal but informative and insightful show. So we are just going to have some fun, but we are going to talk about family. What does family mean to us? That is the topic for today. So again, I just want to welcome everybody to the season finale of Rejuvenate with Yemoja. This is going to be a different show today. It is going to be an honor family takeover. So I am so excited because I am a new member or one of the new members, I should say, to this family. And I could not be more excited. I'm actually a little nervous today, even though I do this every single Sunday, because I'm nervous with excitement because of my family is here today. Okay, well, they're here all the time, but they are actually taking over today. Okay. If you guys would like to request the box so we can get started.
Yes, I'm vibes. I don't really like to call myself CEO anymore, so I'm not gonna call myself that anymore. I just want to call because I'm a part of a family that amongst a lot of leaders, and I just want to change the world, man. I don't even give a shit saying CEO and all that, man. I don't even care about all that, man. Listen, I'm sorry, my bad. But yeah, so it's an honor. It's an honor, pun intended, to be here and to be able to just build with a great group of people. And I just want to say officially, welcome to you, to the family, and Lex and Empress. Welcome to the family. I want to say that officially on your show. Just say thank y'all and thank God, man. Thank God for just putting putting the purpose within my mind and to think about. I had to share this with my family over here and see if everybody agrees. And it was a process, and I don't know. My heart was just like, you know what? It's just time. Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? So you just try to, we just really want to build, and that's the name of the game. If you're not here to build, then what are you here for? Surround yourself around great people, and you're gonna meet some of the good ones. You're gonna meet some of the great ones today. So everybody, all the honor family, probably. I want all the box up just for if they can box up for a second, box up for the whole entire show. Do it. Show the world who we are. It shouldn't be complicated to show the world your best. You know what I'm saying? So always bring your best to the game, and it is what it is.
Yes, y'all feel free to box up because I do have my icebreaker question, of course. I'll wait till a couple more people get in the box and then we will officially get started. But you always know I got my icebreaker question. So if there's any couple others that would like to box up, please feel free. Hi, Yvonne.
Hey now. Yeah, baby. That's Iwala Fly in the building. Big honor energy, big honor family energy. Represent the honor family police department. I was here because I heard it was donuts. I heard it was donuts, so I showed up. I wanted to show up and show out. Hopefully, it's gonna be coffee with the donuts. I just want to salute to the whole family. Congratulate you. Congratulate your Moshe on the rise with honor. What I mean, shout out to all the honor family new members. We got new label. We got Lex Blanca. We got Empress Chrissy. We got Yemoja. You know what I mean? So I just want to shout out to you and congratulate you on this spectacular occasion. You know what I mean? You being family even before him joining the family and just blessing us with the energy that is you. Blessing you, us with this whole incarnation that is you. And that's what it's about. It's about these special souls coming together and honoring themselves and honoring each other and spreading that energy.
Hello. Hello.
All right, so now that I have you three in here, if someone else comes, that is fine. But my icebreaker question for you is, what do you wish was around today that isn't anymore? All of you.
Anybody's feeling that?
I'm new. I'm tech, so I wouldn't know that answer.
You mean on the app or in the world?
Right,
No,
Lex.
no. In the world, in general, in the world.
In the world.
Anything. Yeah, what do you wish was around today that isn't anymore?
I'm a human dictionary, so I'm gonna give time for the familiar to answer because I'm gonna say something that sounds like a human dictionary, You know, I'm sounding like I'm preaching.
Common sense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely.
And
That
y'all in the
definitely has
comments
come.
feel free to answer as well. Wow, common sense. Well, hey.
I'm gonna go with I feel like oh my brother, I'm gonna let my brother
No,
go.
you good. You good.
I feel like with something that's lacking that me and my brother would probably both say, no one else, is honesty. Honesty back in the day was it seemed like something it was more prominent. You know, it was more prominent coming from the time that our parents was coming up. It seemed like it was more honest work. It was more honest approach to life. It was more honest relationships. It was just an honest energy in terms of how people carry themselves nowadays. You know, it's not more so of that approach. Is more so than ever, it's a desensitization in humanity. You know, so I would say like honesty, the absence of honesty has affected human nature, humanity, how we treat each other, everything in that spectrum. Shout out Korean Soul.
Uh, hey, I would just say, since you just hopped in the box, I would say authenticity, man, across the board.
Mm,
It's a lack of authenticity across the board. I think people just kind of lacking. I don't know if I think it more so in our own community, man. I think we have a big problem. We got a big problem, and it has to do with people wanting to shade other people, do people a certain kind of way, and then we want to pretend like nothing happened. But it's like we our own people, man. We want to see each other climb up. You know what I'm saying? Why you want to bring somebody down if we trying to climb up? You know what I'm saying? I think that it's utterly ridiculous, you know what I'm saying, to sit here and pretend, you know what I'm saying, like nothing's going on when the real elephant in the room is right in front of our face. And the world is already bad as it is, and we got on tag. We on tag, and it's a small conglomerate, it's a small embryo of what the real world is really like. It's a real world out here. And here's the thing, like I told Eve all the time, and there's no shun, no dish, but everybody got issues. Everybody got problems. So for us to sit here and put one problem against us and say, "Oh, my problem is bigger than yours," no, it's not. Because at the end of the day, we all. I mean, besides new label, she's rare, she's beautiful, whatever. But we black, man. We black. When they see us, they see us as black. They don't see us your problem. Then when we get locked up, we out here and have facing these issues. They're not saying, "Oh, he's a gangbanger," or "Oh, he's a corporate American, you know, executive." They're not saying, "Oh, she's a hairdresser." No, we black. At the end of the day, and we have lost sight of culture difference. We have lost sight of being real with each other and helping each other out. Instead, we want to pull each other down and be like crab, and then we want to sit and pretend like nothing happened. It's not true, man. Stop the madness for everybody, and that's family included, real life family. I've
absolutely.
I've I've gotten rid of family like no other. Like my real family. Like you ain't if you ain't progress, if you're not progressing, move to the side. So if I do it to my real family, imagine what I do to anybody else. I'm saying we got to be real. You know what I'm saying, and stop all the shade and all that. It's not helping the progress. So with honor family, what I my vision, the vision is that everybody come here and be accountable for who you are. Be unique, bring something to the table, and be transparent. You don't gotta hide nothing. You gotta hide nothing, whatever, man. Just be transparent of who you are. And if that's you, be a part of our family. If it's not you, exit stage left. You know what I'm saying? So ain't only being shy and all that now. You know what I'm saying? Be cool, be real about who you are and be upfront. And I hope that we can pull that out of every single honor family that member that's in here. Everybody, all of them. And we fortunate to have some great people. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep pushing forward as a family. And if we are family, like we say we are, be real. That's it.
I agree. And Nikki, I do agree. Right. Crabs shouldn't be in a bucket. Why are they in a bucket? Why are they confined to that? They should be out, right? Out. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yep, you agree. Authentic.
Authentic.
What do you feel you wish was here today that is not anymore?
That's a loaded question. It can go in different senses, but for me, uplifting one another, respecting one another. Not to say that it's not here, but it should be more announced, more prevalent in their face, and not letting go. And when I say letting go, I mean don't walk in the door and you get a bad answer and you walk right back out that door. There needs to be work, effort, dedication, hustle. And like I said, it's a loaded question, but very simply said, as I mentioned, respect, being there, showing up for each other, uplifting.
Sorry, that's a wonderful answer.
It is. Hello. For me, I think it's a responsibility. I think sometimes we need to own up to our own failures. We make improvements and we make changes, and then from there, you grow from your mistakes. I think with the responsibility, you will have accountability within itself. I think uh, being able to be disciplined and control your actions or emotions, whether they're methodical or rational, if you're able to discipline yourself, you'll have your most inner peace inside you.
I saw a quote yesterday. Excuse me. If you're just tuning in, this is Rejuvenate with Yemoja. I am here with my new family, the Honor family. It is an Honor family takeover. Please welcome them all. So we are still discussing our icebreaker question of what do you wish was still here today that is not here anymore? I saw a quote the other day. It says, if you have discipline, you could fix 80% of your problems.
Yeah.
Woo, child. When I tell you that stuck with me,
Facts.
I
That's facts. Discipline. That's
think I
amazing.
posted that to my story. And actually, I think I'm going to repost it to my story again. So, new label, I 110% agree with you on that. So, today's topic is what it takes to be a family. What do we think it takes to be a family, a solid family, right? A family of honor. And Yvonne, when you came up with this topic, I was like, you know what? That's a very good question because I don't think we really delve right into that. We call each other family. We call each, and I know this is, we call each other friends, but do we really know what it means to be a friend? Do we really know what it means to be family? Hmm. Well, yeah, but I was saying it is a question, but I was when you came up with the topic for today, it made me think, and it made me think from past experiences. You know what I mean regarding friends and family, because I think we use that word very loosely, and we really don't understand the meaning of it.
That's a good point. That's a good angle. I think that was kind of like hitting at the purpose of why I wanted to bring forth that concept because I feel like we demonstrate as not only a family but as a brand what it means to honor one another, to bring in an honorable energy. You know what I mean? It has to be not that word, that label, that title being thrown around, but it has to be an actual genuine connection. It has to be a means of substance behind it. And I believe it all stems with the heart. The heart. You cannot be anything into others until you that into yourself first. And what I mean by that is that it starts with the heart. When you look into the chakras, hate to go there, but the lower three chakras pertaining to this earth realm, right? It's in this matrix, it's the lower three dimensions. It's the third dimension of reality. The heart is the gateway to higher self. You can have all the money in the world, we can have all the power in the world, we can have all the smart and be the most intelligent. It doesn't matter in the room. A person with not a pure heart is worthless. It's worthless. It's even go into it subscribes into multiple different schools of thought pertaining to theology and different spiritual schools of thought. The heart is gone, everything else is gone. The heart is the generator. So if the heart is not pure, it's going to affect in every relationship, it's going to affect in everything that we do. That's where I believe is the birth of authenticity and sincerity. That's why they say, hence the term speak from the heart, or we're going to have a heart to heart. So without the heart being pure, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean anything. These labels, these titles. So I think it all stems from a place of self-love, and then that self-love shows up in how we treat others. I always say this, like on my show Speak Life, is that how you show up for yourself is going to show how you show up for others, which means that how you love yourself is going to show up in your relationships, it's going to show up with family, and then you're going to see a pattern there. So that's where originally I feel that that's where all relationships in life really stem from. My beliefs are worthless, my words are worthless if my heart is not pure. Who are we behind closed doors? You know what I mean? Are we being true to, are we being true to ourselves in our hearts because we hold hatred or impurities within the heart? I cannot honor you. I cannot honor others. I cannot honor the world around me. I'm not honoring myself. The heart is not in the pure state. The heart is not in the pure place. Then our good deeds become just performances. These are not, true deeds. Like, these are acts and deeds, but they like filthy rags and riches to the Most High. The thing that I believe that God looks for within us is our heart first. For us to give our heart to really connect.
That's why I spent some time on that heart chakra, right? That's so important because that really shows what we are feeling, how we deliver what we're feeling, right? They say it's not always in what you say, it's the delivery. I can say something to you and I can deliver it in two different ways and you can take it two different ways. So that's very, very important. So, new label, what does family mean to you?
Okay, I kind of wrote mine. Hold on. All right. So for me, it's more of learning each other's adversity in all circumstances that poses obstacles and changes to discipline our mindset. That's one. And then what we do, this is based on observation that, ever since I became part of the family. So we then decipher the problems, whatever problems we have within the family, and we come together as the family and maneuver those changes to empower each other and become the best version of ourselves. There's the saying, if you can't handle stress, then you can't handle success, right? So within that, we learn from each other's experiences as we walk new journey in what's today and in what's in the future, so that we have a learning curve that transitions us from improvement or for improvement. Though there was a saying, if God is with us, right, who is against us? That's kind of pretty much everybody, right? Then what we do is we build each other by recognitions, by our faith, and by leading people out of ignorance. I think that's what I learned as being part of this honor family is as we transition, we learn each other's journey, we make improvements, we progress, and we empower each other.
And she said what she said, and that's amazing. And I feel that we don't do that. I think Vibes touched on a little bit, even in our own cultures, in our own culture, I should say, we do not do that. We don't uplift each other.
Right.
We
I mean,
don't.
I understand it from a brand perspective, but when you say family, you get more in depth of the relationship of the family, not more of yes, the brand itself builds itself, but also you have to fix the internal for the external to be powerful.
Correct. Hence rejuvenation, right?
Correct.
So there's the rejuvenation in a family as well that we all should adhere to. Authentic.
Hello. So I may unfortunately repeat a couple items. I too have written down my within the scope of the honor family. Group of members gathering together, supporting one another, caring for each other's word, respecting each other's word, sense of belonging, security, and helping each other improve on not what's within, but what's outside of us as well. Unconditional communication as well. I'm trying not to repeat anything that anybody has mentioned, but the grind for each other. If you see something in one another, look to embellish, look to improve, look to give a brighter, wider scope of things. And when I say that, it's because we all need the support. We all need the understanding that we're not alone. This is why family is together. This is why we have come together. This is why individuals within the family have been brought into one domain. Yes, we're allowed to have our own opinion. Yes, we're allowed to communicate how we want to, but with respect and keeping each other in mind and not letting each other fall down, uplifting each other, bringing each other back up. And yeah, that's what I'll say for.
If you're just tuning in, this is Rejuvenate with Yemoja. We are here speaking about what it takes to be a family. We have an honor family takeover today, and I am super excited because I am one of the newest members of that. We are discussing what it takes to be a family. Vibes?
Um, just dedication, and you just do the best you can. When I when I when I came up with the idea of honor family, and then we ran into Ivor. He became the first member of the family. We came together. I was like, I pointed him. It's like CEO. Let's go, man. Let's create something because I didn't want to be recruited by anybody else. I knew that families. There was a lot of families out here. I thought it were gangs. You know what I'm saying? Like this gangs or something. What's going on with this thing? It was. Just want to create something. Just pull people together. me being a Virgo, it's like if I can't pull people together, and I feel I get like anxiety. I be feeling like, anxious. I'm saying I feel anxious, like something's wrong. Like I can't contribute, or bring people together. It's pointless to me to even be on here. You know what I'm saying? So if I wasn't on the family, I probably wouldn't even be on here. Wouldn't serve a purpose because I like to pull people together. It's not about me. I don't care about diamonds and all that. I don't care about that. I just want to pull people together, try to make some type of energy synergy with people. And if I can accomplish that, then I've accomplished a lot. And if not, so be it. And I know what I'm constantly trying to pursue on an everyday basis. It is what it is. That's it.
RC,
Real
you
simple.
can't
Real simple for me.
You gives me every time the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get the comments. RC in the building. Shout out to RC. Uh,
you missed that already, RC. That was at 11 o'clock. I'm sorry about that. But yes, for me, family to me is people that come together as a united front. Pretty much, you guys have said it already. There's no I in team, right? We all work together because we lift up each other. We help each other. There's no if we are all for self, how are we going to build as a family? I help you, you help me, I help new label, she helps me, she helps, authentic, she helps. We all help each other. That they're going to be like, oh my God, look at them. That honor family is amazing. They are doing so many things. That was not because someone felt that they're more important than this one or that one. We are all on equal playing field, and we all want everyone to succeed because at the end of the day, it's family. People look at the family, right? And they not only look at the family, but they do look at the leader. So the leader, I'm not going to say CEO, but the leader should want everyone to eat, right? Because without the family, or without us, there is no family. So I really do agree with all of your answers. So honor, what does honor mean to you?
Well, we came up with it. We got well, actually, Wick came up with an analogy. Evo, you can speak on the analogy we came up.
shout out
But
to
honor, honor, except for the analogy itself. I thought about it deeply when you thought about honor. I don't even know. I think it kind of stemmed from military. You know what I'm saying? I have military background, 10 years military. Hats off to that. However you want to think about that, politics and all that BS. It's all good, man. I still serve. It is what it is. But I'm gonna go to my about me page where I have to send this to everybody. By the way, especially all new people. Honor. The meaning of is to represent service to humility. I'm sorry, humanity, loyalty, integrity, honor, and respect for all people. If you don't represent that, then you aren't family. That's what I have. I had to copy and paste that and have everybody put into their bio. That was the original thing, and then Wick himself came up with the acronym. He walked touch on that part, but I mean the original idea obviously stemmed from my military background, of where you just do the best you can. There's no such thing as a perfect person. You know what I'm saying? So, but we strive to be perfect. We strive for perfection at all times. Military taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about people. It taught me how to recognize. Taught me how to observe. And most of the time, you'll see me kind of quiet because I'm observing. I observe everything. I see everything. That's just how I am. I've been like that since I was young. So I always knew I was gonna be a part of the military. With that being said, I thought I was kind of bring those things into the formality of a family, and then let God handle the rest.
Ebor, do you want to touch on
But here's
what
the acronym. What
or
came
the
up with the
acronym?
acronym?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is new. That's why we were like. That's why I'm searching for it.
let's
God, we
leave
wrote
right
it
now.
down.
Oh,
No, you want me to tap on the acronym
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of times I want to first say that when it comes to honor, the original incentive, it was actually a lot of inspiration that came from vibes that's coming from the military. Not that we move as a function, as a militarized function, but taking the positive aspects of many things that we gain inspiration from in real life, like who we are in real life is how we wanted to move on the app, and we wanted to create our own lane and energy, being the change that we want to see, right? Bob's the type of person where we have a complex background. This dude lived many lives in one life. So he gained and took positivity from every aspect of that complexity of life. You know what I mean? And he bring that wisdom with him into the brand, into honor. So that was kind of like our original intent, was how we treat ourselves, how we treat others, being in honor and servitude, towards humanity. These are some of the greatest things that we could do, is servitude and to inspire. We all serving in some way. We all here serving a purpose. So that's where it kind of boiled down to. When you look at honor, the meaning is to represent service to humanity, loyalty, integrity, honor, and respect for all people. But Wick came in. See, Wick, this shout out to Wick. Wick, everybody that is leaders within honor, we look at it more so like it's all these leaders and different functionings coming together. You know what I mean? Honor, unite, that type of ordeal. So let me show you what Wick did. Wick came in and brought a new definition of honor that represents humbly organizing nations, obliterating recklessness. You know what I mean? So when you really look at it, it was like it made sense because that's what we're doing. We represent humility. We're humbling, organizing, and coming together. Nations, many different walks of different walks of life, people of different gifts, different measures of integrity and expression, and we are obliterating recklessness. And it's all about diminishing negative energy, spreading positivity. When you really look at that, you know what I mean? We're spreading positivity. And not only that, but it stems and starts with self. You know what I mean? A lot of us is coming to our higher selves. Become the best version of yourself and give that to the world.
And I
I wanted to
believe
see.
Wick. I'm sorry.
I wanted to see if who else available. Nikki Knights is in here, and Mr. Vine. If y'all could box up as well. I want you to get
Blicky is in here. And Miss Divine is in here.
get their perspective as well, and also Lex
Yeah,
Blanca.
please.
Come up.
If Lex is in here too,
I can replace people.
we'll box down.
Good morning, everybody.
How are you?
I'm awesome. How my pretty daughter?
So, we're talking about family today. And, well, I'll actually, the icebreaker question actually kind of really flowed into today. My icebreaker question was, what would you like to be seen today that is no longer here?
Well, today is my birthday eve, so
Yes, that's right.
I don't want to be doing a bunch of crying and stuff though. But it is like a sentimental moment for me to embrace getting older each year, and just the differences, the changes of life. I miss my mom. That's all. I have the most amazing daughter. And sometimes I just wish I could be like, hey, mama, look, it's my birthday. So that's the kind of stuff that I miss.
I'm gonna get in the cry, girl.
Yes.
Trying to hold it together over here.
And
My
what
eyes
did
are turning red.
and what does family mean to you, Miss Devon?
It's I'm from an adopted family, so my siblings, majority of my siblings are not my blood. So to me, family goes beyond the blood that we share. It's more of the heart that we know with each other. I I can love and appreciate this family here, and the potpourri that we are, from all different ways of life, from different countries, from different backgrounds. It's the same that I've been raised in. And yeah, that family is the heart we share. And I love each and every last person in the honor family and outside too. You don't have to be honor for me to love. I'm an extreme people person. So just finding those connections and expounding on those connections. That's what family really means to me.
Yes, Miss Devine. Yes, it is a birthday tomorrow for her. She turns 25-ish again.
Right.
Everybody.
I'm 25 with a 29-year-old grandma.
Yes. But I really believe, and I'm speaking of Miss Devine specifically right now. When I first saw you and your show, I felt at home, and I really feel that you are a definition of family. You bring people together. You talk about things that family should talk about. You are all about uplifting people, teaching people things that we are just like, oh goodness, I didn't know about the 8 dimensions of wellness. Everybody says those commonalities of Miss Divine, right? Because she is divine. So
I
I
appreciate
just want
you.
to give you your flowers now, Miss Divine, for top badge, of course. If they don't give her top badge, they're crazy. But yeah, I just want to say that when I first saw you in your show, you just felt you just felt had that loving and that warmness, and I just feel so comfortable. And I think that anyone feels so comfortable in your space and your home. And I think that is also a definition of family, having that open door policy, right? Where we can come and we can sit and we can talk about things. And they may not be good things, they may be some gut
Tough
wrenching
question.
things,
Yeah,
right? I shared
yeah.
some things with you the other day and I just felt comfortable doing it,
Mhm.
just to be able to come through that door, sit down, and to talk. It's like that. Miss Divine, I feel, is like that big mama. I need big mama. So, I feel that family, just to take it back, to those big mama days, those,
Yeah,
those Sunday dinners, those
I do.
where we all sit around seriously and have that camaraderie and have those discussions of what's going on and being around each other, amongst, in that case, food, but even on this stream, amongst, just common things. We can really learn things about each other, right?
Yeah.
Personal things, professional things, things that inspire us, things that we want to work on. That's one thing I can say about Vibes, right? We can say about Vibes. He is always, and I've just joined, but we can always say that he is always, I can tell, checking in and asking, right, what it is that we would like to do, or, things that we have concerns about. He really has that open door. He has that open door policy. And the fact, that we have leaders within the family, that you can, it's just so nice and warm. So I'm going to use the word warm for my definition of family. If you're just tuning in, this is
Um,
Rejuvenate with Yemoja. Please, this is an Honor Family Takeover, the season finale. We were just talking about family and what it takes to be a family. Sorry, Miss Divine.
I feel like I'm about to be in trouble. I'm at church, and I
Okay.
just wanted to tap in and say hello. I feel like somebody's gonna be like, "Why aren't you where you supposed to be?"
No, 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 you're fine. You're fine. We're about wrapping up, and we have a few more minutes. No, go ahead.
I'll see
Go
you guys later. I love you
ahead.
all. See you soon.
Okay. I had a question because I thought WIC, doesn't WIC mean something? Isn't there an acronym for that? I thought.
Wasn't that a candle? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm talking about WIC on here, girl. We were talking about acronyms.
Oh my gosh.
Come in here and say this. That's my brother. I know he's honored and I appreciate it. So I'm going to speak on behalf of him. It is wisdom is cultivating knowledge.
Thank
That
you.
is
Thank you.
yes, that is what WIC stands for.
Down.
Wisdom is cultivating knowledge. Okay, so that's what it stands
I love
for.
the Scout acronym too.
And he absolutely 100% loves being honored and speaks highly of you guys all the time, in every regard. And it is such an amazing thing that he is a part of an amazing group of people like you guys. And I appreciate the love and support that you guys give to him because he is an incredible person with a lot of love and a lot of support and a big heart and just generosity and all those things. So I appreciate you guys for loving on my big brother. He's my big little brother though. He's not my big brother.
Yes.
Just so
And
he
Nikki,
knows
we
that.
appreciate you too. Scouts honor.
Absolutely. Scouts honor.
Yeah.
But let me go down. It's not about Scouts, it's about honor. Bye.
I know it's not. No, I know it's not. I know it's not. But I wanted to mention her seriously because she is a very intricate part of the Honor family. She does a lot for us. So she is definitely part of family as well. Is there anything else that you guys want to say? Like I said, this was a very informal show. I really just wanted to I wanted to tap in with you guys. That's it.
Informal is organized as well.
Informal and organized as well. Yeah, seriously. I really I wanted you guys to speak from your heart. If there's anything else that anyone from the Honor family, Nikki Knights, I don't know if you're still here, if you want to box up, if anyone else wants to say anything else in closing. If not,
I'm a little just outspoken right now, speechless, because Miss Divine, with her lovely self, brought my emotions out, and I'm trying to hold back tears.
well, don't hold back,
But
girl. We cry on here. We cry.
try not to.
Girl, I cry. I'm the host and I cry. If spirit is moving you to cry, a lot of times and crying is good because it is a purging. It's a purging of some type of maybe negative energy or just a purge. It's very healthy to cry. So please feel free. This is a safe space. You can cry and you can express. Like I said, I want everyone to speak from the heart today.
Yeah, I just wanted to have everybody keep in mind being cognizant of yourself. Don't never forget to to always progress within yourself, within your own life. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing in your life, in your past, hold you back from moving forward. And always encourage other people to keep moving. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm just hoping that everybody can come together and we can bring our uniqueness to the family. That's all I ask. The Honor family is not. I'll tell you something. What Honor family is not. We're not some diamond heist. We're not. I'm not a dictator type leader. None of that. I don't expect diamond is a big thing. Everybody feels like they when they come to family that I'm expecting some diamond. No, I don't even care about all that. Matter of fact, you don't even gotta gift me. I want to see you progress. You know what I'm saying? The gift is a caveat. So with the things that people have heard about, or maybe heard about families or things like that, but it's not about that at all. As a matter of fact, if it wasn't for, like I said, like I told you before, I've repeated before, if it wasn't for Honor Family, I'd probably be out of here. You know what I'm saying? Honor Family is the only thing that keeps me linked up to here. Because I have things going on outside the app as well. So, I'm sure we all do. So that being said, hey man, keep God first, always, and always encourage other people to do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for the new people. I'm excited for all the new members. That's what I'm excited.
Right. Shout out to all the new members of Honor. I think new label she probably can't hear ish right now, but shout out to new label. Shout out to authentic, and shout out to Nikki Blicky, and shout out to Miss Divine. You know what I mean? On behalf of our brother Blick, he's not here, but we speak him in honorable mentions. Wisdom is cultivating knowledge indeed, and that is the creator of the new Honor Family acronyms, a acronym and new label as well have contributed to this. Seeing all the contributions that's being brought from different walks of life is a special occasion from God. Everyone is bringing in a spiritual currency in and of itself, as Bob says. It's really more so like if it wasn't for that, he didn't really want to join any other family. You know what I mean? He wanted to create his own lane and create his own energy where he felt like God driven him and ordained him to do. I want to just remind everyone that peace is a choice and nothing can stop you from your higher and greatest version of self. And that in the midst of any storms and trials and tribulations, you have that power of choice and free will. And that ties into what God ordains you to do and be. Sorry to sound like a preacher, would not preach. You know what I mean? As I would probably do in one of y'all streams or preach against, brown dragons. But I just want to remind everyone that what I mean, you have that power and that light within you, despite of regardless of what is seen of you and what you experience. Definitely, we have a lot to celebrate. I see like the Honor family indeed have a lot to celebrate, and it's true because I second that behind what Bob says. Like it's a, me and him both, like we wouldn't, if it wasn't for Honor, we probably wouldn't even be on tag because if anybody know about our background, like Bob's, I will always say this, like this dude is a maniac. This dude is a monster, in real life. Like this dude has a real, he don't like to speak out, but I'll do it. That's what I'm here for. Like he won't say it. He humble, but I'll say this dude got a whole reel of movies. He was good at what he did. Like he was a filmmaker, like, and he had a gift in bringing people together and with casting, in seeing and eyeing talent and etc. So it was a lot that from modeling to acting to filmmaking to screenwriting to fine arts, it goes on and on and on. So it's like it was really a special occasion to see him manifest on the app. You know what I mean? So I already knew what time it was. I was like, if he shows up, I know what's about to happen. So now 70 million later, 7 million diamonds later, I'm like, I was like, well, damn. Excuse my language. My bad, y'all, man. It's
No.
it's really it's one of those scenarios to where we could be doing anything, but for somehow God brought us here together from different walks of life. Unique people that bring so many different dynamics because everybody in honor has like a unique story is something that I noticed. Like you all have a spectacular story to tell and share. And that you embody, new label, shout out and congratulations to her with the book, product of my environment,
Yeah.
authentic, coming in and bringing that foreign energy and that unique perspective and not being afraid to be transparent in all her endeavors and always having our backs and being supportive and protective. Miss Divine, I could go on and on. Like everyone, forgive me if I left anybody out, but Miss Divine with radio personality and bringing that divine living in the eighth dimensions of wellness, and everybody had brings in and cultivate this knowledge. Nikki Blicky, you know what I mean? She's phenomenal entertainer, speaker,
Yes, she is.
she's good at what she do. She has that presence and that personality that can light up a room. Everybody bring these different attributes, but we use it in the spirit and the intention to honor ourselves and honor each other. It's bringing positivity. I believe that we single-handedly kind of like aided a new community on the app. We ushered in a new wave, a new energy because me and Vosh both experienced like when we first came in, we noticed a transitional phase, and it's a lot of people that no longer stream here that was there, and it was a different energy. If it was a different energy. So I was like, yo, you help create a new wave and a new energy on the app. I see a shift in energy, and that's why I used to say we shift in energy. That's what it's about. Wherever you go, you are the light. Being the change that you want to see within the world. And I think that's what's really special about it.
That's a just a caveat on that. That's a very lonely process, man, because you have to understand being on the app is not just being on the app. It's not just logging on. Anybody who thinks it's just about logging on, it's about epic change that you make within yourself. And people gonna have all kind of judgment on you, want to say, but you have no idea the battles that people are facing single handedly by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really per se judge anybody based on the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of internal things going on in people's lives that we don't really hold accountable for. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? If we don't share, we don't know. With that being said, I want every single honor family member to have their own identity and be able to become a brand within themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's just an extension of honor family, but it's a brand. Emoja, new label, Evolve. I always said just show up for yourself and become a brand for yourself. Like, you can't just sit behind the honor brand and be like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna sit here. Like, don't just sit here. You know what I'm saying? Got to make some things happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of us have the underlying issues, the things that we need to work on. Like some people have, may not be as outgoing as some. Some are shy though. It's maybe some of what I'm saying, it's not comfortable within. It's that's cool. It's okay because it's okay to be human. Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Make sure make sure that you understand that, it's an aspect of your life. It's okay, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it was, and me being like like the leader and evil as well. I don't look at myself as somebody special, man. I go through stuff every day too, but understand, like I'm just really every day just trying to progress. And some people just really don't understand what progress is and how you trying to improve. They just think that, oh, okay, he's just this way, this way, this way. You know what I mean? Like, say what you want about me, man. It is, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out here perfect. Anybody out here doing it. I mean, I don't know when a person like myself, if I began with Honor Family or anybody that's ever started a company, I don't recall anybody being perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely eyes on the. It's definitely eyes, and I get a lot of get a lot of eyes because everything that happens in the family, y'all understand
Yes,
it comes back. There go
Rick
Wick
in the
right there.
building.
Shout out to Wick. We probably get Wick to pull up in a little bit. Wick,
That's
if
fine.
you can box up my guy and give you insight.
Of course.
But I respect everybody in the family, and I
Perfect
hope I'm praying that everybody can continue to just push and do your best, man. Bring your best foot forward. But most of all, I want people to get uncomfortable. Don't get comfortable because it begins here. It doesn't end here. You know what I'm saying?
Begin right.
Because the family itself, when we strive, we talk about all the time. We talk about all the time. We don't want people to stay on tag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, stay on tag.
My
What I'm
bad.
saying is
Shout out, my bad.
branch. I love tag is home, but I'm saying branch out. know what I'm saying, branch out and brand yourself, be able to, have, Yemoja's brand, New Labels brand things, you know what I'm saying, Evolve, Wick, everybody have their own brand. But it takes some time. It takes some time. You gotta get uncomfortable and become a new person. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
you do.
And the toughest thing I must say is when you're going through stuff, you find out who you are. When you're going through something, you find out who you are.
That's
So
the
if you're
yeah.
going through stuff and you let it defeat you and you let it get you out of character, hey man, it ain't no turning back when you release to say things that you can't take those things back. It's just like I use the analogy of a drunk driver. If they kill somebody when they drunk driving, they can't take that back when they get sober and say, "Oh, I was drunk." You scar people for life. So understand that when you in your emotions and you going crazy, you know what I'm saying, you feeling some type of way, check yourself along the way. And it goes for everybody, myself included, everybody. Let's check ourselves along the way because it hurts people, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my guy Wick. Hey Wick, if you can box up, man. If you got time to box
He's
up, you
still in
can.
church, he says. I don't think he can.
Oh, you still in church? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
He's just in
Hey,
church.
Thick, I wanna hear.
I really
Yeah,
wanted
go
to
ahead.
say, yes, I'm excited for me, Chrissy Lex. It's this look. It's just beginning, y'all. I want to say, when I was looking for a family, I wanted to join a family that was going to help me grow as a person, as me. Like Vibe said, not for the diamonds, because that's so limited minded, right? On tag. There are so many, I know it's not just tab. I'm just saying there's so many things that we can use tagged for, not just getting your diamonds all the way to 8 million trillion. Okay. This is a platform that we can use amongst others to really get out to the masses about our vision, about our purpose, about our passion, right? And I want to share something with y'all. I had just met Vibes actually. This was some months back. I knew who Vibes was. I started coming in his streams. I liked him, like his vibe, like his content. And just out the blue one day, this is literally out the blue. Rainmaker and I, we're part of a religion. It's called Ifa, and Ifa is our god. Okay, but we also have spirit guides underneath Ifa. We have Orishas. Yemoja is one of the Orishas. I was in my house one day, and one of my Orishas, who I have an altar for, told me to come to the altar, to his altar, Ishu. I was like, okay. Now, when Ishu tells you to come, you go. That's okay. Let me drop everything and go. Okay. So I sat next to the altar of Ishu. And you know what Ishu told me? He said, I want you to get to know the Honor family. And I said, okay. I want you to get close to them. And he named Vibe and Evil. He told me that. And I said, okay. And things, seriously, from there, nothing was forced. I had already been coming to your stream, Vibes. I think I may have tuned into a show or two, but divine, it just meshed, and things just progressed and progressed. What I'm saying is, when God has His hands on something, or my Orishas have their hand on something, and they say the okay, it happens. And I have to say that I truly feel at home, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I cannot wait for the things that are going to stem from that. So
Right.
I thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. This was a great episode, a great season finale. I will be taking about 3 weeks off, y'all, to revamp and, promote. Yes, I know you got to go. Promote my shows. It is on its way to be featured. If you guys want to do any outros, you can, real quick.
Well, I just want to say real quick, thank you for having us. I mean, you hit the ground running, and you came. You was like, I got my own show. Like you came well equipped. Like it was more that we have to do. But you just came in with equipment. You know what I'm saying? So with that equipment, it can be utilized as a tool, and all of us can benefit from that because Ewar with his gifts can come and share his authentic. She's discovering herself, discovering her gifts as well, and the new label and Wick and everybody else in our family. There's a lot of us. We're getting bigger now, but I think now it's just like I think we're at a cap where we need to just work on with each other and expound upon what we got right now. Work with what you got right now, and God will take care of the rest as far as expansion. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the building. Tay Tay, I see you. Happy birthday.
Absolutely. As I transition,
It's still a birthday.
it's big birthday energy. It's the birthday month. Shout out to Tay Tay. You know, it's the birthday month. Shout out to all the Libras. I definitely, as I tap into speaking life and speaking the affirmations, speaking life into the people, I just want to remind people that, you know what I mean, trust and patience within self is mandatory in all avenues of life. And shout out to you, Yemoja, for creating a platform, and you're a natural, you know, seeing some of the best shows that kind of like improvise and come together naturally. And I've seen what you did there. And definitely want to remind New Label to make sure that you hear Ish and Authentic. Wick said to Authentic, make sure you smile, baby. You smile. You know what I mean? Yeah, make sure you smile. No matter what you go through in life, we have the power. All is possible through the mind's eye. You know what I mean? As far as I believe it's I could be butchering it. Pituitary gland. Mind's
Pituitary.
eye. Yeah, right. All is possible through the pituitary
Yeah,
gland.
that's my
Through the
favorite
mind's
gland,
eye.
brother.
Yeah, through the power of the mind, Saki power, you know what I mean? You can overcome any feats through the power of the mind, but it's all about shifting perspective. And I believe that like Yemoja, you know, you represent and embody that well in how you channel so many different energies and how you express yourself. You are one who truly and genuinely believe in manifestation from the power of the mind. And I think that you carry and harness that energy well. Honor looks good on you. And yeah, you know what I mean? It's great.
It
It's
does.
their gratitude and appreciation. You know what I mean? All this energy. And when you tap into that and you get that, you know, on the right track, all is possible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Yemoja thanks you, the real emoji.
I was about to say my bad. I was about to say your real name. No,
I don't care.
my bad.
I don't care.
Shout out
Hey,
to
I
all
want to say, yo, also shout out Nigga 24/7. I'm gonna let Authentic New Label speak. Shout out Nigga 24/7. Massive
Nikki
support.
24/7.
Massive support.
Yes, and that's what I
Massive.
said.
I mean,
To be reckoned with.
I'm honor family. She's honor family and scouts at the same time. I don't know. She just
She
put a
gets
lot of work
mistaken for
in.
honor as well. Like, yeah, so I would say she's an honorary honor.
She's definitely a psychologist, also a therapist.
Therapist, right? Mm.
Yeah, she's a teacher, and she does it all.
All that power man.
Tawag, what's up, brother? Shout out to Tawag, man. He does all the great
Wog, yes,
support.
y'all.
Tawag
Wog
is
is
dope,
amazing.
man.